Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I have got the bright idea, and I've seen it done before. I can't remember what YouTube video it was, but I got the bright idea to, instead of putting my polish to sharpen my chisels and my knife and stuff with, instead of putting this polish on a wheel and putting it on my drill and cleaning it up, instead of doing this, I saw where you can take it and take this same polish and put it on a piece of glass, thicken it up, and then you run your knife or your, whatever, what have you, on it to sharpen it up. So luckily, I had a aquarium sitting out here behind my shop that we had our turtle. We got a little pet turtle about that big around. Well, he's about that big around now. We had him in a smaller aquarium, and we went and just kept him in there for a while until we went and got him like a terrarium, and the one that opens up in the front. Anyway, I had this old aquarium that had the glass, and now I took one of the panels off of the aquarium, and now it's got silicone all around all four sides of it, on both sides, and all over the place. So now I'm in the process of actually cleaning the silicone up before I actually clean the glass and apply any polishing compound. So let y'all see a little bit of this. See, this is what I've already taken off, and it's not really that bad as long as you use a razor, straight razor. You can. I really want as much of this stuff off as possible, just because I want my glass as clean as possible, which means I'm gonna have to clean it up with something other than my razor blade, but I don't want to get all that on whatever it is I'm gonna use to clean my clean my glass with. So this stuff just comes right up with the razor blade. I think there's some stuff that you can buy for stickers on your window, or all windows. When you buy new windows for your house or something, they come with that old sticker on it telling you, giving you all kinds of information about how super duper insulated and how much money it's going to save you using their window. Anyway, it leaves a residue on it, and I think there's some stuff called Gooby Gone, I think is what it's called, and we used it on our windows, and it's some good stuff, and I may wind up having to use some of it here, but this stuff is so thick. If it just leaves like right here, it's just got a little piece of residue right here, a little bit of film. Y'all might not can see it, but it's just got a little bit of residue there. I think it worked okay there, but I'm gonna have to clean it up pretty good with my razor here and get as much of this silicone off as I can. And just kind of clean it up. Whenever I get it cleaned up, I'll come back. Alright, I've got it cleaned up pretty good. There's still just a little bit of residue around the edges here, but for the most part, it's clean. Now, why do you want to use glass, or why do I want to use glass? Because glass is flat. I know this piece of glass here is flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fashion me a little board that I can lay it on, and then I'll super glue it to that board. Or actually, it's probably going to be two pieces of boards. Just so I can have it, because I want it to be still, so when I lay it down here, I'm going to clamp it to my table. Well, I don't want to clamp the glass to the wood. I'd rather clamp the wood to the, have some tabs sticking out right here. And I'd rather have, clamping the wood down and having the glass glued to the wood. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build me a little, probably just glue me two pieces of wood together. And I've already cleaned it. I mean, you don't really need it all that clean. You're fitting to put polish right back on it, and one side's going to have glue on it, so, Anyway, But like I said, I got it cleaned up pretty good. I feel pretty good about putting polish on it now. And you put this green polish and this red polish and this white polish on there. And of course you can sharpen your chisels a little bit easier. It's a little bit better because this is all this has is 600 grits, as fine as I can get. And I'm gonna leave me enough space to where if I want to put a piece of sandpaper on one side of it, that I can use a piece of sandpaper and just like, you know, use some double-sided tape or something like that to hold the sandpaper down. I really don't want it to stay on there like the polish. Polish will probably have 3 streaks in it, and then I'll have some extra room over here for the side for something else if I want something else. But the glass is flat, that's why I want to use the glass. I'm gonna make me a piece of a little piece of wood for it to mount to, a little countertop for it to actually glue down onto. But we'll go from there. Okay, y'all, I got her done. Let's take a look at it. All I did was took some old strips that I had and made me a back plane here just for the glass to set on. And the piece of glass is sitting right there. Now what I can do is I can take my compound and put it on here, and I know that this glass is flat and it'll hold that excuse me, that compound, and I can sharpen stuff real sharp. Okay, what's that? Try it? We'll do that. Let me get set up. Okay, just a side note. The little piece that I made for with the glass and backboard and stuff to put the polish on, the polish really isn't taken in. You really got to put a lot of effort into putting the polish on the glass. So I mean, I can still use it to put sandpaper on, and if I want to, you know, polish something like that. But the polish itself is really not, the glass really isn't taking the polish. But instead of having to break out a wire wheel every time, a buffing wheel every time, I do know that wood will take it. Now, as long as your wood is flat and you put enough of that polish on there, you can tell where I've already used it some. And I've done this before, but I was looking for a little bit better way. But this works, tried and tested. That and the wheel itself both work. And as long as it's flat, you can use it. Golly, where I was shaving my arm with that chisel, there's a piece of hair stuck in here. But anyway, piece of arm hair stuck in there. It's alright, nobody's gonna eat this board anyway. Yeah, there we go. But this works out pretty good. Like I said, you want to get it sharp as you can with the stone, and then, like I said, this is for like polishing it up, and it really, if it's kind of sharp, this will really put a finer edge on it. Like I said, the green says that it's for copper, brass, stainless steel, and regular steel. And then I got the yellow, the red and the white. White's I'm not sure about the white. I've used it before, but I've never been able to really get a good edge on it. The red usually works pretty good. This is the first time I've tried the green. I think I may have tried it before, but I can't remember. I know the red works really good, but so does the green. But like I said, I wanted to share that. I'm not, like I said, I just can't get it to absorb the polish. But I still can, like I said, I can still use it for pieces of sandpaper, and it will be flat, so I ain't got to worry about that. All right, thanks again, y'all. Appreciate it.